Hello everybody, I am PitchSkullBlack and I am the collaborator with the Doctor Who guide on Season 3 of Doctor Who. From this season we have Galaxy 4, some interesting concepts to it and a story that really tips you upside down with a great plot reveal, but overall this is just an alright story for me personally. Mission to the Unknown. Once listened to the narrated soundtrack of this back to back 10 times, literally, and I did not get bored in the slightest. An absolutely perfect opening episode and tease to the upcoming mammoth that is the Daleks' master plan. The Mythmakers, and an at times interesting, particularly episode 1, dull reimagining of the Aztecs, treading many of the same concepts and elements but to no great avail. The Daleks' master plan. My love for this story is pretty much religious. I have near enough memorised the 2nd, 5th and 12th episodes of this story, and have experienced it 15 to 20 times in total. A Doctor Who story that is perfect in my opinion with every single element. For me, the 12 episode run length just adds to the epicness of what is supposed to be the Dalek epic. Another story that has good concepts and elements but lacks in overall execution. This is a French historical romp that is practically starving to death from not enough substance. Imagine going to a fast food restaurant and getting a burger and finding that the first half is good but the other half is mouldy and bad. The Ark. Sexually brilliant fantasy romp that is extremely refreshing at this point during Hartnell's tenure. Some of the greatest elements ever put to screen for a Doctor Who story, with one of the most punchable characters ever with Cyril. Gunfighters, a cheesy, unfunny, horrendous flop that deserves to be in the bin. Every single story out of this season, in my personal opinion, is a metaphor for political matters, warfare, and in this case segregation. This bleak story reminds me of a lot of Nazi power during World War II and of times where humans weren't treated equally. I would agree that's an underrated story from Hartnell's times, but still not massively outstanding for me personally. A story that was great on paper, but just personally lacks in execution for me personally. And also, what happened to Dodo in this story? 3 favourite stories from this season. I would go for Celestial Toymaker at number 3, The Savages at number 2, and of course Mission to the Unknown, the Daleks' Master Plan as number 1.